Hello. Good evening. This is your girl, Qadriyyah Marie. I am here. I am back on the queue with Qadriyyah Marie. I'm just gonna give people some time to join in. I'm looking different ways because I'm actually using my tablet right now, so I gotta get adjusted to looking at the camera at a different angle. So that's so please don't mind me looking different ways and looking crazy and whatnot. But I just want to say happy Wellness Wednesday to anyone that is out here watching. Please tune in. I want you to comment and share. As you see, I'm going to be talking briefly tonight. I'm on here solo, so I'm going to be talking briefly on my first acupuncture session. I'm also going to talk some about massage therapy. So just give me a moment, you guys. I'm just getting everything set up, and like I said, allowing others to join in. Okay, so I'm here just giving everybody some time. Everybody's getting settled in from work. At least I am. I already showered and stuff, but yeah, I know how I am. I like to when I get home from work, I like to already um get myself refreshed and whatnot. So I'm just gonna put on my 30-second countdown. Like I said, give others some time to come on. So see you guys in a little bit. Wow, that was fast. So I just switched it up. I put on one of my other 30-second countdowns. So I have a few in store. But I hope you guys had a wonderful midweek so far. I know that I have some comments. Let me see. Hey, cuz, how are you? No, hey, that wasn't a baby crying. That was Chloe in the background. So I guess you could say it was a baby crying. Yeah, I know that Chloe is my 16-year-old big baby, so that was her back there hollering and stuff. So I closed the door, and hopefully she doesn't holler anymore because she knows mommy's in here. It is kind of like having a baby in the house. She knows I'm in the other room, even though I'm behind the door. She knows that I'm here, and of course she wants to get in. So thank you, cuz, for letting me know. Let me know if everything sounds good and everything is clear on your end. And Tiana, I appreciate the motivational videos and spiritual videos that you've been sending me personally and also posting online on social media. So I just want to tell you that they are beneficial. I haven't been able to see all of them, but I've definitely have watched a few and they have helped me. So thank you so much. Again, like I said, I apologize. I'm going to be looking all different places because I'm not used to using my tablet. So y'all know how it is when you go from portrait to landscape because I don't want to have certain things showing. So I'm like, oh, let me switch up and use the landscape mode. But because of that, it has me looking all over the place. So hey, cuz, what's up? I have another cuz Kai that's on. Thank you guys for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. I haven't done a show for a few weeks, so I said, let me come on tonight. I said I'm only supposed to be on for 30 minutes, but y'all know I keep going and going sometimes. But as I see more people that's coming on and watching, I can get right into the show. So as you see, I just had my very first acupuncture session. I don't have any holes, left on, on my body as proof, but I definitely want to talk about that experience. Okay, Tiana, I'm here. Let me put your comments up because I'm sitting up here talking and not showing your comments, and you know how I always love to show what you guys are saying because it means a lot to me. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, thank you for letting me know that everything sounds and looks good. And my cousin Kai, what's up? Kai is always on watching, supporting me. So Tiana says, of course, thanks for all the encouragement you send me as well. Yes, thank you for saying that. That means a lot because I'm really trying to get myself back into that place where, I am encouraging others as much as I need, encouragement myself. I still try, to give what I receive, I should say. So that means a lot to me to hear from you. And tonight is an example, I guess, of me trying to encourage others who, may be dealing with stress or anxiety or infertility, for example, or, knee pain or back pain. And I want to talk some more about what acupuncture has done for me, my one little session. So I want to just talk about that tonight. I'm actually feeling really good. Let me say that at first. I feel really good from the one session, and I'm looking forward to continuing it. But like I said, I want to get into it. So here we go. My first acupuncture session. I do want to talk about the benefits of having acupuncture. As I give these examples of the benefits, I'll be throwing in my own experience from it. But like I said, it was my very first time. I went to a local doctor who actually is a doctor in acupuncture and Eastern Chinese medicine. So people don't always, believe that or aware of that there are people who are actually doctors in these types of fields that are now these big holistic healings. So um, just encouraging all you guys, since we're using the word encouraging you guys to try different avenues of healing. And I'm big into that. I'm trying to cut out taking so many pain pills for different ailments. So I'm at that point in life where if I can find holistic ways to heal myself from the inside out, that's what I'm going to do. And a lot of times you're feeling pain in one area, and it's really because it's stemming from something else. So you start hurting up here, the back of your head, and then it just trickles down, to your back and lower back and your hips and down to your legs. So it's just you think that you have 5 or 6 different things going on, but it can really be one that if you were to work on that and to manage that it may actually heal the rest of you, whatever else you may have going on. So y'all know I love my printouts and whatnot. So just to give people a brief idea of what acupuncture is. Acupuncture is a traditional Chinese medicine practice that is based on the idea that a blockage or disturbance in the flow of the body's life energy or qi can cause health issues. Acupuncturists insert thin needles into specific points throughout the body to balance the body's energy, stimulate healing, and promote relaxation. And I can definitely attest to all three of those. Right after my session was finished, and I was actually there for being that it was my initial appointment. I was there for about an hour and a half. So my doctor was like very thorough, getting my medical history and all of my information and really finding out why I felt that I needed to try acupuncture for the first time. So he was very knowledgeable, very good. He's been in practice since the year 2000 actually, and it was a really I don't want to say intense experience because it was relaxing, but it was intense in the sense that once I was finished, I actually felt all of these things. My body's energy, stimulate healing, and relaxation. I felt all of those in certain spots, even after having just one session. So I can imagine after 4 to 6 weeks, which is what my doctor was recommending me to come 4 to 6 weeks, so that my body can start reacting differently to pain and to anxiety and all these other issues that I've been feeling lately. So one session did do a little something. So we can talk about that a little later. Hey, babe, thank you for joining. Yeah, thank you, babe. It really is a topic that I feel like needs to be talked about, especially since it's very fresh in my head right now. So I want to, get it out so you guys can hear what's been going on with me. And I'm wearing this top, by the way. I didn't wear this to work today. Ty was asking me, did I wear this to work? And I was like, no, I put this on because I'm talking about healing and acupuncture, and it's my little medical receptionist top. Because y'all know I done had so many different jobs and careers that this was part of it, part of my journey as a vet receptionist. So this is one of the tops that I had that has some color and of course hearts, which I love. So I was trying to represent for the healthcare field today. So I explained. I hope you guys understand a little bit, as far as what I said in regards to what acupuncture is. They also say acupuncture may stimulate the release of endorphins, the body's natural pain-relieving chemicals. Acupuncture may also influence the autonomic, I can't pronounce it, y'all know I can't say this, nervous system, and the needle placement may impact your breathing, your blood pressure, and your heart rate. So all these great benefits. What's up, Miss La? Thank you for joining all the way from PA. So I'm on here. I was just giving a basic idea of what acupuncture is, and I was throwing in some of my own experience from last night. And right now, I'm talking to you guys. I don't feel any like residual impact from it or anything. Once I got up from the table, and the table is actually set up like you're going to get a massage. So for those of you who do go to spas, as you should, I would say anybody over 30. You definitely have to make going to the massage as part of your normal routine, at least a couple times throughout the year. So, but they have the table laid out, and it's set up, with all these different aromas. The room is kind of dark. Obviously they want you to feel comfortable and relaxed, and there's different paintings and things on the wall. So my doctor actually was a real doctor, measuring my blood pressure and things like that. So I just want to tell people, and I'm going to keep saying that you guys need to try different ways if you are, going through pain, and even if you're not suffering a chronic pain, if you just feel like, things are, not aligned in your body and your mind is not, matching together, then it may still be a good idea for you. Oh, okay, yes, well, I think I did. I'm going to check to see if I'm sharing everything. I believe I did on well, at least on my YouTube page and the Facebook. I believe they are, but definitely let me know, sis, if I'm doing it correctly. I do want to get into what is acupuncture done for. I know I mentioned some of them already. Anxiety, arthritis, depression, insomnia, migraines. I hear a lot of people get acupuncture for headaches, and I actually have issues with headaches, not so much migraines, but headaches. Sinus congestion, I definitely have that. Stress, as I mentioned, infertility, addiction, skin appearance, even nausea. These are all reasons that if you are experiencing any of these, that you may want to look into acupuncture. They also say the health benefits of acupuncture can vary, of course, depending on the individual. A lot of people do go, and this is a big one, for lower back pain. It's a big thing. I hear my coworkers talk about it. I hear people, under 30, 25 years old, that complains about having back pain, and acupuncture definitely can help with that. And I do want to mention that things are not going to necessarily be cured after one session. So that's a big thing, that it does take a couple of sessions, because, and even my doctor told me this, that it doesn't stay, the wear or whatever, it doesn't last that long. So pretty much you have to keep going, especially when you're first starting, until later on, when things are already aligned. Once the doctor's already got everything aligned, then you're able, to spread it out bi-weekly or once a month. But for me, someone like me who's brand new, I have to attend 4 to 6 weeks of one session per week. So I'll definitely be updating you guys in the future once I've got a couple more sessions in. But I wanted to come on tonight because I'm like, this is important to talk about, especially being an African American. You know, we've just started getting, I would say the last 10 years, we just started getting into this part of self-care, this acupuncture and yoga. My doctor actually recommended me to try yoga. So I'm like, here I go. I'm going to be doing all this. Y'all going to see me doing these videos with these striker pose, doing all this stuff. So I'm feeling good about that. So I'll have that. I have that for another video in time. I also want to mention tension headaches, like I just said, knee pain, something that I also deal with, having some arthritis in my knee. Now, I've had physical therapy and things done, and it's definitely helped me. But I'm sure this acupuncture, and combined with me doing yoga, walking and stretching and swimming, is only going to help me that much more. So I am looking forward to that. La says, I wonder if acupuncture is beneficial if someone is in pain in my neck. Yeah, definitely. And that's why I mentioned the tension headaches too, because they can stem from here, and stress and tension can actually be in the back of your head going down into your neck. And I have issues from my neck to my shoulders. Yesterday, my doctor was pressing here, and he was telling me that my left shoulder here, and I guess my neck area, was real tight, and my lower right side where my hip is at. And I told him those are like the two main spots when I get therapy, where they have to really, whoever's doing my back, whether it's Thai or massage therapist, they have to really like dig deep, because I have these knots there, and there's a lot of attention there. I think it comes from the fact that, I'm mostly sitting at work, and it's probably the way, that I'm leaning, in the chair, subconsciously, and also the way I probably sleep at night, with these big old pillows. So you got to really pay attention to how you sleep and how you sit, because that does, it does affect you, and as well as, of course, how you walk. But I'm really thinking a lot of us sit down at work, and because of that, we're not realizing all the effects that just sitting all day. So when I'm at work, I actually have to get my butt up, literally, like get my booty up and walk around, because I'm like, I have too many problems with my back, especially my lower back, and like you tore your neck, because I'm like, I can't, as you get older, we can't, let these things, keep getting worse. I also wanted to mention that acupuncture is good. They actually have what's called cosmetic acupuncture, which is facial acupuncture, which I never heard of, but it's used to improve the skin on your head, your face, or your neck. So I guess some people are, into that as well. Like I also said earlier, my doctor was really thorough about asking me my health history. So I really appreciated him, really giving me some good advice, such as the yoga, and ways to change my diet and things like that. Things that I was already aware of, but it's nice to hear it from someone else, and just to give you some extra insight. Also, I wanted to mention that they have what's called electroacupuncture. Now, I didn't do this yesterday, but they actually put an electrical device to the needles, and it provides an electrical current that stimulates the needle. So I actually seen videos on that while I was doing my research, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, but I wasn't ready for all that. So basically, when I went, just to tell you guys real brief, my doctor had me laying on my back. He went through, he touched, down my legs and everything. He saw that my legs was a little swollen, so he started asking me questions, and I was telling him about my wrist. Every part of my body, I'll be having some type of issue that I was like, I'm not going to skip over anything. I'm going to let him know everything that's going on with me. So I had my needles put on, my wrist. I think I had about 5 on each arm. Then he pulled up my stomach. He put some needles on my abdomen, and of course down to my knees as well. So I was sitting here scared, y'all, because I was like, I don't know how these needles are going to feel, but they actually felt like little, tiny little, like mosquito bites. So once he put the needles in, he pricked them a little bit. And as he put them in, once the needles were in, I actually didn't feel anything anymore. I actually felt very relaxed. So now I will be prepared, come the second session, now that I know what the needles feel like. But he left me in the room a couple minutes, and came back, and I thought I was done. And next thing I know, he told me to turn around my stomach. I was like, oh shoot, what's going on now? So I laid down on on my stomach, like I said, on the massage table. And next thing I know, he starts pressing, the back of my neck and my shoulders and all this, and started putting needles. I was like, this is the back of my head now. But I didn't really feel much up here. I guess I have tough skin up there. But he started putting the needles here, all the way down my back, and started touching parts of my back that I didn't even know was sore. And he was pretty much telling me the issues that I was having from my neck actually was traveling all the way down my whole back, all the way down to my hip and my butt. So I had some needles down my butt, down in my butt and my hip and the back of my cow. So I said, Lord have mercy, let's see what happens. And then he put what they call a warming heater over top of my feet to keep my feet warm. So I was, enjoying it. I love to be warm, yeah. So I was really enjoying the warm heat. And he left me again for, a couple minutes to, I guess, allow the acupuncture to actually start working. So it was definitely a different experience. They also have here in my printout. Actually, let me mention my printout is from. It is from this place called. Let me see. Oh, by Kathy Wong. I just want to give her credit for this. I always like to give credit for people that I get printouts and stuff from. This article mentions, is acupuncture painful? And as I mentioned, it's like a little sting. Some people feel more than that, but most people, say they feel a little mosquito bite, or some people say they don't feel anything at all. Does acupuncture have side effects? It's possible. I haven't noticed any so far, but there are some possible ones: nausea, skin rash, allergic reaction, bruising, dizziness. So pretty much, it's up to you. It's on your discretion if you choose to try acupuncture. I highly do advise it. Acupuncture can be very helpful if you have all these different concerns that I mentioned: pain, inflammation, anxiety, stress. If you're worried about your skin appearance, that's another big thing. And, as I mentioned earlier, acupuncture, my session was about an hour and a half, but normally they can range between 30 minutes to 60 minutes. So you guys know, if you have, any questions, even though I only went one time, if you guys had any questions for me, I'd be happy to, to answer, because if it's an issue, I probably have it. Or I probably, dealt with it in the past. And right now, like I said, I'm trying to get away from, taking pills and doing things that may not be beneficial to me over the long term. Hey, Eric, thank you for joining me. Like I said, if you guys have any, any questions or anything, or, just, that's on your mind, feel free to hit me up. And like I said, as I'm doing more sessions, I will come on and share more about my progress itself, because like I said, I only went one time. It was my first time. So, it's brand new to me. I don't even know all the effects yet of what can be happening with my body. I did want to share very briefly from Align Modern Health, 10 reasons why women could benefit. No offense to the men, but why women could benefit from acupuncture. The first is, of course, menstruation. If you're having irregular cycles, you're having PMS or no period at all, this is probably the number one reason it's beneficial for women. Endometriosis, something that, that I'm dealing with personally. So for me, I'm like, going and trying this acupuncture really has, I can name 10 different things by itself that I'm dealing with, and why I should go, and why many other women should go. They also mentioned that it can help lower your immune system. That could go from, of course, for men or for women. Weight loss. Going to acupuncture can actually help you regain more energy. It can also improve your digestion and reduce your food cravings. So I know, all the women like that, but I know that some of the men out there are like, yeah, I need that too. I need some of that too. Insomnia, that's a big thing. Infertility, like I mentioned before, Lots of men, and well, I would say lots of women, but now more men are going to get acupuncture to help with if they're having infertility issues, or if you're going through insemination or IVF, it can help. They also have massages that actually can help you pre-pregnancy, of course, while you're pregnant, and of course, the same thing, after. So these are all great, benefits for men, and for women. Um, and they also mentioned pregnancy issues such as back pain and morning sickness. My doctor actually mentioned that he has a number of patients that, were dealing with morning sickness during their pregnancy, and they definitely felt the benefits, because they said one of, and it's actually written here, one of acupuncture's benefits is to remove blockage of energy and blood flow throughout the body. So I can definitely see how that can help with morning sickness, because it helps you combat the nausea and the vomiting that's associated with it. So they actually have like specific points on your body to help you with all these different different issues. And of course, postpartum depression, something that I haven't personally experienced, because I haven't had a child yet, but I know of others who have, and I can definitely recommend this to them. And the last 10th point is menopausal, dealing with hot flashes. But I think I'm dealing with hot flashes now. So, before menopause, I done started dealing with hot flashes. So I just wanted to share those, those benefits for women, and of course, like I said, for men. Law says, wish I would have known when I was pregnant and after. Well, the thing is definitely something that you can still use now. I definitely hear what you're saying, but it's definitely something that you can still utilize. And Liam can be right there. Liam, I can see Liam sitting there pretending to be doctor too during your acupuncture session. But like I said, it's definitely, like I mentioned, all different reasons, Toya. So I definitely want you to look into it, because like I said, it's only my first time, but I'm definitely like, all support, especially my sisters encouraging us to go, pregnant, or even if you're, looking forward to being, pregnant in the future. It's like, now this is so many, benefits, to getting this acupuncture. And you guys know how much I love getting my massages. I mentioned it earlier, and I just want to encourage you guys. I got another printout. Of course, y'all know I love printing these out. From Body and Mind Therapeutic Massage and Day Spa. They're out in Massachusetts somewhere. I should have represented for Jersey or Maryland, but they just mentioned things that I think we all know about, how relaxing it is, how it reduces stress, how getting massages can lower your blood pressure. As we get older, these are things we actually have to start paying more attention to, and we really can't push off our health. I know we worry about, having money for all these different things, but it's really prioritizing. You don't have to go get a massage, every week, or go to acupuncture, every week for 6 months. It's just really just getting yourself back in order, and once you find something that you really like and that's beneficial, then that's when you can stick with it. And once you've been doing it for a while, you don't necessarily have to, like I said, go all the time. It's just being, consistent with it. I know someone who gets acupuncture in their eyelids, because they had twitch, and they go every 3 months now, because if not, the eye will start twitching. But the acupuncture has helped them. Now I don't know if it's all dealing with mental, but it's definitely has helped that person. So I just want to, like I said, encourage. That's the word today, to, like I said, try different things that can be beneficial. And if it doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. You can go on and try, something different. But don't be nervous to try something that's new. Also, to go with massage therapy, it promotes muscle relaxation. It can also help improve your circulation, improve your posture. Like I said, a number of people I know have issues with their back, and it can also help strengthen your immune system. So like I said, I just want you guys to just look into different ways of healing yourself. We're all, 35, 40 years old. I'm not 40 yet, but those of you who are in your 40s on up really should be, excuse me, look at these different reasons as to why you should try acupuncture or massage therapy. And there's all different things going on, yoga, Pilates, all these different things now that we can that we can try because I'm sorry, Toy, I'm always saying something smart. But it's like you want to start your self-care methods now before you're old and your body is stiff. And not saying that you just can't do anything once you reach a certain age. It's just that we all know that things are harder physically and mentally, to do once if you keep waiting and waiting and waiting to do it. So again, with massage therapy, and this also goes with acupuncture. A lot of insurance companies now are covering because now they're becoming more mainstream. So now, and I even told my coworker this today, that now it's more available to get. Before, acupuncture and massage therapy and the like, people weren't getting because they were saying it was too costly out of pocket. But now, the insurance companies are covering a lot of these now. So now you may have, a $20, copay or pay $50 out of a $180 session. So you definitely, if you're, fortunate enough to have, health insurance either through your employer or private insurance, it definitely helps to look into these things because now they're more readily available. And I also wanted to mention, because therapy is so hands-on, that again, it increases your circulation, it relieves tension, it reduces your stress, it relieves anxiety, it improves your sleep, and it, of course, again, promotes relaxation throughout your entire body. So I just want to again tell you guys to go out and get your massage, have your significant other, massage you. And I'll talk about, head to toe, front to back, oil, whatever y'all do, how you do it. It needs to be done on a consistent basis, and I went to acupuncture, but even with that, I still want to go get, I still plan to go get my massage pretty soon. So I'm just on that point right now in life where I'm trying to do all the things I can do so that I can not only look better but feel better in the inside. It's really important for me, especially dealing with grieving and all the stress and anxiety that I've been feeling the past year. I know that I need it. I know I need to really pay attention to myself because I can actually feel the stress and anxiety literally. And anybody that touches my back or my shoulder can actually feel that as well. So it's like the fact that others can feel that when they touch me, it's like, I gotta get myself back. And when I had my first session last night, my doctor actually touched my neck and he was like, "Oh, you actually feel looser here. Your neck is long." I don't know what long neck means now. I'm not, I guess he called me a giraffe or what, but he said my neck feels longer. So I guess for him, that was a good sign, from the first session. And I actually was still laying on my stomach and I was going like this. And I'm like, oh, okay. I did feel a little different. And that was just from, an hour of getting these needles put in me for the first time. And the needles are not like the syringes where you get, blood work and things like that done. They're very, very thin hair-like needles. So, that's why people are able to get this done because you really don't feel the needles. And like I said, if you do feel it, it might be a little mosquito bite, and different parts of your body might feel a little different getting them done. But once the needles are there, everything, it feels very relaxing and smooth. And I wouldn't say necessarily go to sleep. I couldn't because I would be nervous that if I turned the wrong way, a needle or something would go inside me. So I wasn't playing on that. But you're really not left for that long, by yourself. So I just, wanted to come on tonight and talk, talk to you guys further about, this acupuncture and the massage therapy. And like I said, encourage you guys to go out, and if you're already doing it, good job. Just try to be consistent with it. And if you haven't done it yet, or either one of these, I encourage you, and I also want you to talk to your partners about it, and people that you love in your life, because I know how Black people are. Oh, I can't afford this. I don't want nobody touching me like that. They're gonna be trying to fill me up, and oh, I don't do needles and stuff. And No, we can't be doing that no more. We want to be here, as long as possible for our children, for our friends, and for ourselves. So I'm about to sign off, take off my little medical receptionist top, and just relax. I might watch some Chucky with Ty. So I would scare myself up tonight. But again, I want to just come on and talk to you guys. And like I said, I'll be back on soon to talk further about my future sessions. Eris, my mother is a VA nurse. She's always stressed out. I'm definitely going to tell her about this. Thank you. And you're very welcome. Yes, definitely tell your mom this, especially as a VA nurse. And I appreciate what your mom has been doing. Nurses are definitely necessary and needed in this world. And of all the people, they really do need to keep up their self care. So again, the massage therapy, the acupuncture, um, walking, like I mentioned earlier, the yoga, cycling, is something that's big right now. I'm actually looking into doing that as well because I do like riding the bike. I didn't ride as an actual bike as much this summer, but I do enjoy pretending I'm running a cycling, excuse me, a marathon. And I pretend I'm running a marathon too when I'm walking. Sometimes in my mind, I be thinking that I'm running in a New York marathon, but I just pretty much be in the same spot the whole time. But the point is to keep your body moving, your mental mind and your physical body. You have to keep moving and keep circulating. So I just want to appreciate you guys for coming on tonight for sharing and commenting. I always appreciate. I'm glad to hear that this has been beneficial, and you guys, like I said, share it. I want more people to actually reap the benefits from it. But I'll be posting about my experience because I'm really big into health, not only for myself but for others. So as I learn things, I want to be able to share and tell others. So I just want to tell you guys, keep sweating yourself to a healthier self. And I mean that literally, like actually literally sweating yourself. I don't care if you got natural hair or if you got weave or you got locks. You just got to keep yourself going and not be trying to worry about looking cute when you out there on the treadmill. It's supposed to be about yourself and improving yourself, and that's what we're all about now is self-care. So I just want to tell you guys have a good night and stay blessed. Peace.